Heather Du Plessis-allan Drive, weekdays from 4 on Newstalk ZB.
Hey, if there was a King's Birthday honour that I was actually really pleased to see handed out this past weekend, it was the one that was given to Nicky Harger. I mean, I realise Nicky's a controversial figure, right? Because Nicky often, quite deliberately, it would seem, inserts himself in his reporting into election campaigns, which means he often becomes the villain to a huge group of voters who support the target of his investigation, whether it's the supporters of Helen Clark in 2002, Don Brash in 2006, or John Key in 2014. But take away his controversial tactic of deliberately publishing and releasing books during a political campaign and just look objectively at what he's told us that we've never known before. If it wasn't for Nicky Harger, we might not know about Five Eyes today. There are 5 countries in that security grouping: the UK, the US, Australia, Canada and New Zealand. And of all the journos in all of those countries, it was Nicky Harger who found out about Five Eyes. And he ended up giving evidence at an inquiry in the European Parliament, and the story goes from there. It was Nicky who told us about dirty politics, about our soldiers probably killing civilians in Afghanistan, about Corngate, about the exclusive brethren funding the National Party. We knew none of that before he published his books. And for that, he's been subjected to some pretty poor behaviour, including being unlawfully raided by the police. Coppers apologised publicly, his bank apologised publicly for handing over his private information, and the spies who were monitoring his phone apologised publicly. Nicky Harger seems to have that rare thing that I actually really admire, which is not giving a stuff what people think of him. He just sticks to his principles and does what he thinks is right. Now, I know journalists are not the flavour of the month at the moment, largely because so few of them are actually good at what they do. But Nicky is. He's good at what he does. And if you care about transparency and power being held to account, then you should celebrate a journalist like Nicky Harger doing exactly that. In years to come, I reckon, we will remember the names of very few journalists, but Nicky will be one of them. So that honour is well deserved.
Heather Du Plessis-allan Drive, weekdays from 4 on Newstalk ZB.